Welcome back to Worldbox World Domination. Today we are here on the world, in the world of Final Fantasy VIII. As you can see, the kingdoms are kind of like just location on the maps, but now they're kingdoms. Doesn't really matter. Well, it's the same as always, the rule set of the game, which I'm going to explain right now. So I put down the kingdoms, or in this case, the kingdom have already been put down by the map creator. I simply just allow them to develop and expand to the maximum size, colonizing every single bit of land that is, livable. The culture are also allowed to develop to the maximum level. Well, any culture that does hold any sort of land, that is. This one does not hold any land, so it is left like that. Anyway, as soon as I switch diplomacy rather than events on, the kingdom will start to declare war, and in the end, there should be one single kingdom left surviving, and that will be the winner, the World Dominator. Alright, it's gotta be everything about that. Well, sorry if I sound a little bit weird or tired, because I feel very tired. I want to go to sleep right now. But I haven't made a video for today yet, so, whatever. We have an orc village here, and they seem to be somewhat aggressive towards the neighboring human in the south. Don't worry, I don't think that orc village is gonna overpower Trabia's garden, or Trabia garden. Now, there are a lot of kingdoms right about now, so do not expect me to narrate every nooks and cranny of this conflict-prone world. We just gotta let them kind of duke it out for a while and see whether or not there will be a kingdom that is going to be... Whoa, oh my god, the orc has already been kind of wiped out. There are still 70 orcs left, and they are the invaders right now on Trabia's garden. So it seems that yeah, it's gonna be like mutually assured destruction for both sides. Despite what I thought, that a 700 people strong kingdom cannot be conquered by just a village of orcs, and yet here we are. Anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna wait until a few large kingdom emerge. But then again, I think some large kingdoms have already emerged, such as Esthar and Esthar Sorceress Memorial, not the same kingdom. Eldia's house has seemingly taken over several islands in the south. And over here we can see that Galbadia missile base has grown quite a lot and is trying to annex Dolet. Alright, well, back to the... Oh my god, look at this, the orc have made themselves a new village down in the south here, so it's not the end for the orcs. Meanwhile, in the northern area, a new village has been formed by the human. Now the question is, does the orc have any sort of builders in their surviving party of 7? If they do not have any builders, well, their death is but assured, basically. Well, they're still attacking Trabia's garden, who are still dealing with the occasional orcs invading into their village. Sort of like a pest. Here we are. We see that several buildings can still be preserved here, and it's gonna carry a little bit of hope for Trabia's garden citizen. Although their army, I have no idea what they are doing. invading the southern area against the elves, presumably. They seem to be taking this land bridge over to the Kingdom of Estor. The defensive structure has already been deactivated. So and I see that the army of Estor does not seem to be that well equipped, although I don't know if Trabia's Garden is gonna be able to withstand yet another invasion for a foreign race, as they have suffered quite a lot from the orcs, who are still around, still harassing, although they're not going to be able to build anything. Balam Garden, seemingly quite peaceful over here, probably to do their never mind. It seems like Galbadia missile base are a little bit hostile. As the Kingdom Dolet has been destroyed, and it's Eldia's house territory now. Although we can see that another kingdom here, Galbadia missile base, has an island in the region to project their power in the southern area. Seems that this northern village here has also fallen into the hand of Galbadia missile base. Now, of course, despite the name, I don't think they do have missiles. The tech level of Worldbox is not that high. Simply only sword, shield, sometimes magic. Deling City seems to have been training quite a lot here, or at least capitalize on the fact that Galbadia missile base seems to be ignoring their mainland stuff. And look at that, how they deposited one dude, a single guy who's like, yeah, I can take on the entire army of the enemy. Well, he must be very confident in his abilities then, because he just killed one dude. And stand there doing nothing. Oh, there we go. Here we see that the opportunistic Deling City is getting their strategy backfired, as the Galbadia missile-based troop has come back into the onto the island. The Kingdom Estor suffers some great damage here, presumably from Trabia. I don't know what to call that. Pronunciation kind of like, you know, I mean, not complicated, but you know, there can be multiple pronunciation for that word. Oh, sorry about that. Somehow I got choked on my own spit. Disgusting. Back to Estor. Seems the only building left standing is a mine. Look at this. The humans are still quite hostile towards the elves. Not just the Estor, but the Estor Sorceress Memorial, which, you know, I mean, to the human, they're probably just like elves. I mean, oh my god, look at this. These guys are playing ping pong with the captain dude. Oh, okay, now it's no longer ping pong. It's just a, you know, it's just bullying, like, you know, pushing around the dude. Oh, never mind. Just, all right, that's sort of backfired. The orc village of Shumi village has 3 orcs left, and I'm not sure how I feel about this guy over here. Eldia's house citizen living right in this village. He might just be a spy. What are you doing here? Fat and wise. Okay, maybe he's just not a spy at all. He's just like some guy. Ah, yes, another alarming character. An army captain from Trabia's Garden. Alright, these are some interesting cast of characters. And you can see from the look of things, there's a lot of orange Trabia's Garden troops hanging around in this area for no apparent reason. These two kingdoms aren't exactly at war. Alright, Estor somehow still is registered on the map despite the fact that they have no buildings left standing. And it's not... well, Estor Sorceress Memorial are also not doing so well. It seems that the sorceries as a learning does not help them from getting cut down. Oh, here are the children's. What is this green stuff? Oh, it's Eldia's house. I see. And it seems that Eldia's house is also quite hostile against the elves. Well, that kingdom was destroyed, the Elven Estor Kingdom. And Estor Sorcerer's Memorial probably gonna be the same in the next few years. Let me look over here. We can see that defensive troops are already stationed on the island of Capital. Galbadia missile base has successfully conquered the entirety of the western side of the map, consisting of several islands over this island chain and this island chain as well. Eldia's house is gonna be their main competitor then. Now Balam Garden, are they gonna be able to enter a war or are they not? Well, nah, I don't know. Probably not. Who knows? Maybe that can change in the future. The Orc Kingdom has been completely eradicated. Okay, how does this still count as a village? I mean, there are 18 people there, but you know, not exactly alive in the country. Same could also be said for Etion, which is a complete ruin, aside from this one little watchtower. Well, let's speed up and see what's gonna happen. Will the Trabia's Garden people rebuild their lost village? Seems that Uvidran is gonna lost some territories. They do not try to come back and, you know, re-expand the area. Down the south, you can see that the Galbadia missile base has successfully breached onto what is the main island of Eldia's house. Not exactly a good outcome here for Eldia's house. They have lost their main island. Not good. And now the territory kind of resembles Japan actually, kind of long chain of island. Oh, here we go. Reinforcement has arrived. Can reclaim that main village. Was be able to take over and you know, you could say liberate Nugama. After all, this has been taken by the Galbadia missile base. Southern island of Gatbro is also under occupation. And the fight has spread up to the north, although it's facing some fierce resistance from the defending troops. Back to this area, we can see that the rebuilding phase is going. It's not exactly going as nicely as I have thought. Only a mine, a port, a piers, and a unfinished building is over here. It's, you know, stationed over here. They're gonna need some. These guys are gonna need some immigrant, or you know, put some villagers from this area to rebuild that city. Now back to the south, you can see that Cadbro still in the process of getting annexed. Ochato, the capital of the current capital of Eldia's house, is also under attack, and will probably get annexed soon And yet, yes, it is. But Capro is gonna switch side. All right, so you know it's pretty much an even fight, even match between the kingdoms. Despite the fact that Garbadia missile base is a lot bigger than that of Eldia's house, both in terms of population and size. Once more, another village has been taken down. Well, I wouldn't say taken down, more like a, you know, chain of management. Okay, so it seems that the strategy that the Galbadia missile base is going for is to just destroy the enemy's headquarters. Now it seems that the fight has kind of like reduced in intensity a little bit. I'm just kind of waiting for these guys to like cross the border, and there they are. They have acknowledged the enemies trying to you know, using that cannon there to push out some of the scout, but you know that triggers the entire squad instead. Oh my god, that fire! Okay, good. Well, one didn't survive. He died on that field. Alright, that island has completely been taken over. Eldia's house striked a tiny little peace treaty. Balam's garden. What am I saying? Balam's garden has been attacked by Galbadia's missile base, which is very interesting because this kingdom is completely isolated by the sea. So usually that would you know, deters the enemy by having the foreland traits, but this time it doesn't seem to happen. Perhaps the there's pretty much you know, some ocean over here, but it's probably not enough. And besides, there are probably a lot more other factors running about this time around that intensifies the sours the relationship between Galbadia's missile base and Balam's garden. Now Trabia's garden, is also going for the route of you know, being attacked by Galbadia's missile base, which I don't think is smart. They haven't tried to rebuild their kingdom at all, and they have lost 2 villages, or at least the territory claim of the 2 villages over here, which, you know, get quickly overrun by the Galbadia's missile base troops. Trabia's garden will probably lose their territory, and perhaps the entire kingdom as well, as the Galbadia's missile base troop has been, you know, seen in the region trying to take over this village first of all, and then they're gonna move up north perhaps. Or is this a single village? Well, if it is, then they just gonna need to take over this one single village this one time. So, you know, sorry if I sound and talk like a freaking idiot right now, because my brain is not working at full capacity. It's you know, it's sleepy brain. Has the same effect as being drunk, actually. So I never drink, or at least don't drink too much. Only on a holiday occasion. Oh, look at that, huh? Troops have already been spotted over here in the, you know, residential district near a barracks, which is kind of weird. Oh, there we go. Wait, green shirt. What are they? Eldia's house. What are they doing here? They shouldn't have any sort of like presence in the region. What could those guys be? Are they spies? Are they like, you know, intelligence? Or what are they doing? I mean, are they immigrants? Who knows? Speaking of immigrants, hopefully there will be some sort of weird immigrant mechanic, which I think would be very complicated to set up. You know, but you know, kind of like I want to see like in big city, like generally capital city or like big city, bigger than like 1,000 in population, will probably be able to receive like immigrant, which are people from other countries or even from other race coming in and work, perhaps. But then again, that is a very complicated system. We're not trying to go for a Dwarf Fortress experience here, you know. Speaking of Dwarf Fortress, I haven't been playing that game at all. The novelty has kind of been lost on me, so you know. Yeah. Also, I have been quite lazy recently. Don't really want to play any games. Aside from maybe chess. I've been playing a lot of chess recently. So there's that. Maybe I will make some videos about that. Who knows? Anyway, we can see that the orange troops from Travis Garden has been spotted in the region. They probably have come back from some sort of expedition. And all these people have become one with the Galbadia missile base. And the elf has also been taken over. Interesting. Alright, since we're in a sort of a peace time right now, never mind. Immediately declared war. Alright, there are two different theater here. We have the South Central Ocean sort of theater, and then we have the Northeastern Peninsula theater. Boy, and well, I don't think LDS House gonna have too much of a chance over in the mainland, but on the islands there's a lot more LDS troops than that of the Galbadia's missile base. And yeah, I predicted correctly. They've been able to take over one village, but reinforcements has to arrive from the other island. Even a giant dude. Oh, okay. Quickly taken that LDS village. And now, the forces in LDS House last town has been conquered. Well, there we go. They have been surrounded and was forced to capitulate. What the heck is this? I've never. I didn't notice this when I downloaded the map. What a weird structure. Imagine having a planet that is kind of like all of the landmass is somewhere north of the equators. Most of the landmass is like north of the equators. That's gonna be a weird Southern Ocean experience for the citizen of that planet. Perhaps that place is gonna be a prime experimental ground for weapons of mass destruction. After the name of Galbadia's missile base, I guess. But yeah, I'm not familiar with Final Fantasy VIII. But I assume that with a name like Galbadia's missile base, they probably have at least Cold War technology. Well, anyway though, that's gonna be it for the videos today. I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like if you do, subscribe if you want to see more of Worldbox World Domination. And I am out.